Sonny, a friend. He reminds you of a sumo wrestler. My youngest son, Jeffrey, he was maybe 7 at the time. And we sat around the kitchen table playing double-deck cutthroat pinochle. Nancy Wilson was singing in the background a Somebody Done Somebody Wrong song. All of a sudden, Sonny flips a card up in the air to distract us as he pulls an ace or two out of his dead pile. Want to play a game of hopscotch, he says. Want to play a game of jacks? I can beat you at that, too. To complete his cover, he says, why do all those Mobitus women sing about some man doing them wrong? Maybe, Sonny, because we've never been made to feel good enough, no matter what stage we're at. We're either too young, too old, too smart, too dumb, too pretty, too ugly, too fat, too skinny, too light, too dark, too sexy, not sexy. No matter what we've been told or not been told about relationships, it's damn if you do and damn if you don't. We're not Cinderella nor Snow White, and we don't like picking up frogs. Somewhere in the midst of things, we found that there's no knight in shining armor coming to rescue us. Did King Arthur and the Knights of the Round Table ever exist? We know if things are going smooth, the storm is behind the calm. We sometimes just play the martyr and back out. And I wish you bluebirds in the spring to give your heart a song to sing, and then a kiss, but more than this. And I wish you love, and my breaking heart and I agree that you and I will never be. So with my best and my very best, and I'll set you free. And I wish you shelter from the storm, a cozy fire. You know, when we're in different relationships, we observe a lot of things being women. We have that little sixth sense. And since this is a man's world, you know, you never pay any attention to us until everything kind of crumbles and falls in front of your face. And then we can say what we wanted to say all the time, and we'll tell you or talk to someone that says, my man, and he's got lots of friends hanging round the door, and pockets empty, they don't hang round no more. And rich relations give crust of bread and such, and you can help yourself, but don't take too much. And mama may have, and papa may have, but God bless the child who's got his own, who's got his own. You know, on those very rare occasions, you figure that, you know, you meet someone and he listens, and you figure he understands, and maybe he's able to put up with your madness, you know. But a lot of times we jump to that conclusion too soon. And too soon we'll say, and at last, my love has come along, and my lonely days are over. And Life is but a song, yeah, and at last the sky above is blue. And here we are, we're in heaven, and you're mine, and at last. You know, Mahalia Jackson, she was the first person to ever earn $1 million singing gospel music. She was abused. All her faith was put in God. She worshiped God from the outside. She wanted him to fix it. He didn't fix it. She wouldn't take her own powers and fix it herself. She just went along with in her faith, and she said, he's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole wide world in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole wide world in his hands. He's got you and me, brother, in his hands. He's got it, you and me, brother. In his hands, he's got you and me, brother. In his hands, he's got the whole wide world in his hands. You know, if you have 1 minute, just one moment, perhaps of him holding you in his arms with his eyes. Maybe just one day of knowing that he loves you, or a week or a month, and then all the other junk seems to be worthwhile. Last for another 50 million years, I guess, while you come back and forth on this plane. But you know, it was a man I heard sing that summed it all up. I heard Sam Cooke. I heard him say, make me weak, and you can make me strong. See me coming, and you can pass me by, but honey, nothing could ever change this love I have for you. And if you ever want to leave me in Rome, when you get back, I'd just say welcome home, 'cause honey, nothing could ever change this love I have for you.
Try to rub the pain away, rub me down, rub me in the echo. window. I'll be a comfortable chariot in some dark sanctum covered vault. I woke up dreaming, everything is shiny and splendid, and smells symphony. Drowning sinners are leading me several octaves previous. I know I'm overcompensating my time. I think I'm crazy and I'm tired. I've got the scars of 1,000 tears. 5 years later with half the brain. Time crossed so used to weak. We'll drown the sorrow from the pain. Can't find a statue to kneel before. I wish myself and it's all I found I'm good at. Once more was the price of being loved. I woke up dreaming, everything is shiny in its place, and smells symphony. Woke up. Please don't tell me everything's gonna be fine. How can you conceive the images running through with my mind? When was the last time that you were alive? When was the last time you were alive? Once more the tables are turned, and I come to you as last advice. Doesn't really happen much anymore. Do you remember how it feels to be adored? 31 more years to go. Will life even take me that far? I better question, will I let myself ever else I hope to close the door? I woke up dreaming, everything is shiny and splits, and smells symphony. Woke up. I woke up dreaming, everything is shiny and splits, cinnamon smells symphony. Woke up. I woke up dreaming, everything is shiny and splits, cinnamon smells every time, every time, every time I pass in the halls of association. Why are these men standing here when the sisters of bitterness are cold denied and running for the light? Things we swear by today do not hold true for the daughters of 100 yesterdays. And tomorrow I'll be shocked, so it screams bloody hell. Diminish no longer, God the mother, God the mother. Diminish no longer, God the mother, God the mother. Diminish no longer, God the mother, God the mother. Diminish no longer, God the mother, God the mother. I have faceless scream, bloody murder. Woman looks with wonder, death. Look in the mirror and see what's left. I don't like the way these flowers feel. They all pay to say things are simpler when you're afraid. Someone less humorous than me can be a poster child for your familiarity. The halls of association, plotting and planning and oppressing. So they say all the great leaders were men. Well, they have to try a little harder then. Diminish no longer, God the mother, God the mother. Diminish no longer, God the mother, God the mother. I'm suppressed no longer, God the mother, God the mother. I'll succumb no longer, God the mother, God the mother. Just saying heads, that's how far we've come. Our ass will not be born up there, we have so much fire run. This is not what I call love, systemized ego rules. This is not what I call love. 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 Wipe the leader from your eyes. It's time to hold up your shields and fight. The blind that they want you to feel. The blind that they want you to think. Shoving bubbles down our throats. Once the wrinkles start to set, our opinions matter less.
I am water. I am the beginning of creation, the manifestation upon which the Spirit was poured on. I am the mother of the earth, from its width to its girth, the origin of birth. I am water. In the thunder that you hear, I exist throughout the year, even the makeup of a tear. I am water. I can buoy a little boat and keep larger ones afloat. I'm the essence of a moat. I'm flowing water. I condense and turn to steam. I flow freely in a stream. I give milk its liquid cream. I'm the rain upon the crowd and the moisture in the cloud. When I'm frozen, I am proud to stand firm. I am bitter, I am sweet. I make snow and I make sleet as I clean the city streets, refreshing water. I am mist up in the blue. I make frost and I make dew. I compose the bulk of you. I am water. I'm an ocean, I'm a lake, sometimes there when you awake, in the essence of a quake. I'm the makeup of blood, in the angst I cause the flood. Without me, there is no mud. I am water. I am shallow, I am deep. Through the earth I wind and seep. Yes, I'm precious. I'm precious water. You can keep me in a dam. I'm a resting place for clam. Yes, you'll always know I am God's blessed water. Though I cause metal to rust, I'm still water you can trust. In my many forms, I keep you cool with sweat. I'm everywhere you go, yet hydrogen, oxygen, equal parts, H2O, I'm wet. I'm the dampness in a fog. I'm the peat within the bog. I can turn a simple log into a flower. I can wash your tender skin, even cleanse away some sin. I have strength and I have God's almighty power. I am hot and I am cold, yet I am brave and I am bold. In some places, I'm even sold, but still, I'm water. I embrace you in the womb, from the birth into the tomb. Without me, you'll have no sons or daughters. When it's hot and very dry and you look up to the sky, knowing without me, you'll surely die. I give no quarter. I can quench your arid thirst. From a hurricane I burst. I am here, for I am first. Yes, I am water. I'm the river to the sea. I'm the life of every tree. You cannot get rid of me. But I hope that you can see and agree that I cannot live on the sun nor the planets every one except Earth. I won't travel out into space, and I'll never go to waste. I have a unique taste. I am clear and I am near, and to life I am so dear. Yes, I'm water. Read about me in a book. In a pot I'll help you cook. I'm not worried how I look. I'll still be water. For I go up and I come down. Farmers laugh while others frown, and I'll always be around just like I ought to. So drink up and share a toast, and though I brag and though I boast, just remember, I am water. Take a sip upon your lip, in a pool to take a dip, and though I boil and support oil, I put out fire. I'm good. No, I'm bad. I am water. I keep on running. I keep on running to and fro, never seeming to know or to ever know what I'm running to or what I'm running from. I just keep on running. I migrate from the ghetto to the great graveyards, to the high rises in various places. I run from all the people who seem to have evil faces, never out of breath, which I conserve to run on to another death. I relocate to the four corners of a compass, stopping only long enough to rest, but continually doing my best to keep on running. I just keep on running. I run from dawn to midnight light as the stars, they twinkle bright through life's everlasting pathway and its roads. In my respite, I sit and write poems, generally perhaps quite, often called a ditty or an ode, but still, I keep on running. When at first I learned to walk, I crawled on my knees. I'd balk at the times it took so long to amble by. And like a bird that's flown to fly, it must do so or it'll die. So it soars into the sky. And while on ped, the earth my bed, on each foot wherein I've tread or trod, by only the grace of God, I keep on running. I must run this trepid course and have no regrets or quaint remorse. Though I end up where I started long ago, I keep running, not for race. I am running every place. I must keep the rapid pace or lose my ground. I won't run for president or for governor. I'm bent on receiving prizes higher than a ton of wealth. You see, I must keep on running. Do you know why I am running? Well, I'm running just to find myself, to satisfy myself. I'm organized sometimes, a flutter down the streets and through the gutter, on the set, but yet I'm always running. The last minute, yes, I'm in it, and then again, I cannot pin it down to why I keep on running. But if I stop, who'll start me up again? I won't worry. I'm not necessarily in a hurry, but I must run. I just keep on running. I'm running, I'm running, I'm running, running. Found footprints at the bottom of the sea. Having searched the utmost parts of the world for a reasonable portion of sanity, I settled at the seashore of a distant section of my mind. The coast was warm with memories of my many excursions. The liquid flowed and ebbed and even upset my libido. In a trance-like manner, I waded into the water. There were no signs or buoys to give me direction. And as I went under, I could see tiny footprints going away into the depths. Slowly, I followed the trail as the daylight faded into oblivion and the murky water began to get much colder. There was an eerie silence, but the footprints seemed to illuminate as they led me constantly downward. I felt as if I were going down a mountainside. The algae looked like trees wavering in the wind, which did not exist. And as I walked along, almost floating, the slight stinging that was in my eyes faded away. Clearly in front of me were those omnipresent footprints. They did not lose their form or shape, just 10 tiny toes and 2 heel marks. I wondered to whom they belonged. Surely mermaids and fish have no feet. Crustaceans do neither. Thousands of rainbows danced before my sight. Bits and pieces of ancient shipwreck residue laid in the sand. Starfish seemed to wave at me as I floated by. I was breathing air, but there was none. When I turned my head to look behind me, there were no footprints, not even mine. And then I woke up. The carpeted floor was wet. There was sand in my hand. I think that I found, yes, I found footprints in the bottom of the sea. But it was only a dream, only a dream. Footprints in the bottom of the sea.
I would like to recognize the passing of Mrs. Ruth Christmas, a fellow producer, and say that we'll meet again, just as we had met before. And we just want to talk about, you know, where that writing comes from, because a lot of people, I know when you hear the Oscars and stuff, everyone gets up there and they holler, and I thank God. Yeah. You know, why are they thanking God? Is it God that's doing it, or is it the individual that's doing it?
Well, Carol, the acknowledgement is only by God. For it is in all our ways we acknowledge our Creator. However, He provides us with the air to breathe, without which we could not write. We could not ideate the things that we think about. That's mostly the reason people do it. And they do it out of traditional habits.
Oh, is that what that is?
That's basically what it is.
Traditional habits, because so they really don't understand why they're doing it.
Absolutely not.
Oh, okay. And then even if they hear that voice, I think all writers, no matter who they are, I think they hear that voice on the inside.
Oh yeah.
I really think they do. So do they really think that's them, or is it us? Is it us, or is it God or
we
whoever?
are nothing. We do not really create. We recreate. You see, that which was already created. And we just put it out there so that other people can see it, other people can hear it. She sings, and she sings so that you can understand the message that she's trying to portray to you, because you have not the experience. So once you gain that experience, you put it out there so other people can feel what you felt. I think you remember, I remember hearing you sing some songs by Nancy Wilson and a few other popular singers.
Try to sing some songs, I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. Well, that's the way you phrase it. It was singing to me. It sounded all right. I got the message because I know what you wanted to say.
Right.
And that's all it is, you know.
Right, right. Okay, Christian,
Yes.
is it you, or is it God, or is it a spirit? What is it?
Okay, I think that when Hedonist maybe sits down and works on a song, I think that it definitely comes from a force within us. I don't know if it's God or the taco sauce we had for lunch, but it's definitely a feeling, or an inner feeling, subconscious, whatever. There's something there,
Right,
definitely
exactly.
guiding us.
Exactly. BJ, what do you think?
We're channels.
We're oh, I love that.
Right.
Because Dick and Holland and I, we were on a show like that.
I'm sorry?
Bill does shows like that. And we were on a panel, we were talking about that. And exactly, is that the essence of who we are? We're just the channels, and the essence is really who's channeling through us?
No.
What is,
We're
how does it
still
go?
individuals, and we still have free will.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. So where are you saying the channeling is
Are you
coming from?
asking
You can
about
learn
the
to.
talent?
Yeah, you can learn to channel it, learn to let it.
Surpassing the talent?
Right. Are we speaking about the talent?
Yeah.
The
You know, when
ability-
you're writing
ability to
and
do
whatever it
certain
is on the inside, whether that's you or...
Yeah, it's a part of your desire. So you must have a desire to do some of these things. You're not forced into them, as BJ said. You know, it's a choice that you have as to what you will pursue, as far as giving it to someone or eliciting out of someone.
Oh, okay. So what you're really saying is, okay, suppose I wanted to sing. So somebody in the back, what I need to do is really kind of hook up with someone back in the inside of me who knows how to sing.
No, that's
Is
not
that-
necessarily
that's
the
not-
case. So you have to have certain physical abilities to be able to do some of the things that you may desire to do. If you don't have a voice, quite naturally, you won't be able to sing.
Well, I don't have a voice, and I still try.
But like I said, there's some things you can work toward and make it work for you to your advantage.
Right. Boss, we don't have but a minute. Tell me something.
Okay.
How do you feel about it?
Well, I think it's an inner urge. I don't believe it's something that has to do with God. It's just an energy that comes out. And based from the physical body, it goes into a creation, whether it be singing or it'll be anything else, dancing, art, whatever it may be. It could be malicious or it can be very wonderful.
Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, I just love that analysis.
I concur.
Right on. And we're going to have to wrap, and I really wanted us, because BJ really hit the spot when he said, I really need time to say something about we really want to really just, you know, to really get into it, but we're going to just have to have them back. And we're going to have to do it because we just ran out of time this time. Talk to you later.